Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, if you read the Standard newspaper, you will see a story of impeachment there. That on Saturday night meeting, a meeting was held at Nairobi, residence or home of one of the CS nominees. And in that meeting, the discussion is all about sponsoring a motion of impeachment against William Ruto's deputy, Ruto Gachagua. So these individuals are accusing him of gross violation of the constitution and a gross misconduct. They are also suggesting that the impeachment motion should be tabled in the parliament immediately after the cabinet secretaries have been vetted. Wakishachukua tu ofisi pap, the next move, the impeachment ya Rigathi Gachagua. See the headline there, tight corner. The deputy president fate hangs in the balance after a night meeting at the house of a senior government member discussed his impeachment on grounds of insubordination and pushing for tax rebellion. So they believe that Gachagua is sabotaging William Ruto. Every time we hear Kimani Chungwa talking about saboteurs. Who are these saboteurs? Gachagua is the man at the center of this discussion. So we have a discussion about impeachment now going on. And it seems because those who are discussing this are nominees of William Ruto to the cabinet, then they have the blessing of one William Samuel Ruto. So Gachagua, if you think you are safe, you have a long way to go, because now someone is sponsoring an impeachment, and this impeachment, I am convinced, it is originating from State House. Very clear. That's what happened, yo. Mambo yamefika. Now, you know, even before we discuss the issues or issues that are raising to really push them to impeach Gachagua, the truth is that impeachment means destroying someone's career completely. Because once you are impeached, you cannot vie for any elective office. You cannot even get employment from public offices. You can't. Labda when mambo ya private huko, fanya shughuli zingine. But even in the private, they will check you so much. So getting employment becomes a problem. Running for an elective seat becomes a problem. In that way, you are destroying Gachagua's career, including vying for the presidency. Kama alikuwa na ndoto ya kuwa president, inauliwa pale. A good example is here with us, the former Nairobi governor, Mike Mbuvi Sonko. Right now, Mike Sonko cannot run for any elective office. Alikuwa anakimbizana na kesi kotini to try and change the, to overturn the decision by the Senate, but the court upheld the Senate decision. So impeachment was over up to the Appellate Court. Hakuna mahali pengine anatapeleka hiyo case. It was over and over. So impeachment means destroying someone's career completely. Na sasa hapo ndo discussion ya Gachagua na uhusiano wake na Ruto umefika. So I want us to go to the issue that is raising there, but before we go deeper into that, just a quick request for those who are watching, and if you have not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing. To our channel subscribers, I must say thank you so much. And again, to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Now, before I forget, I have something for you. For those who remember, there was a time we were discussing the behavior of one William Samuel Ruto as the president when it comes to governance. The truth was that William Ruto does not consult. This is a man who knows everything. He don't take advice from anyone, despite the fact that he has put people into the various ministries to help him with governance. In fact, he's the one who advises everyone, but he don't take advice from anyone. A narcissist person. So with that, one of our viewer on this channel reached out to me, and she told me she has a book she has already published about a narcissist person. So the book was delivered to me here, all the way from Nairobi to Western Kenya. Friends from Hell, protect yourself from narcissistic abuse, heal and live a fulfilling life. Now, this book is mainly focusing on the mental health with daily life intrigues, especially on narcissistic personality disorder and how to heal from that. So a copy is going for a discount of 1,000 Kenyan shillings. You can get a copy from the author directly, and the author is Gathoni Ndungu. And then the details are here. Pay bill, books, Gathoni, business number 522533, account 78740076, M-Pesa 07 22 95 95 18, and the books are also available at Nuru Books. Bookshop price is 1,600. For inquiry again, you can reach out to her on 07 22 95 95 18. So get a copy and read for yourself. I'm sure you are going also to enjoy. I'm also going to put the details on the screen so that you can also get the full information. Buy one and let a friend also tell a friend to get a copy for him or herself. Now, we used to hear William Ruto, raising some issues. And in one of his statements, it was very clear that in my government, my deputy president will never go through what I went through. Bwana asifiwe. Huyo ni Mheshimiwa William Ruto. He promised this, but we have seen Gachagua in period of 2 years suffering under William Ruto. He was denied a means of transport. He cannot get military chopper. Hata hii chopper tu ya kawaida ya kutumia ni shida. Lazima ikafika mahali ajilipie ndege yeye mwenyewe. Hapo ndo mahali alifikishwa. He organized some CSS and members of parliament junior to Gachagua to go and decampaign Gachagua in Mount Kenya. Sasa hapo ndo wamefikishana. Tofauti iko wapi? If he felt that Uhuru was doing wrong to him, then he's doing the same to Gachagua. Let us be truthful. That's the reality. But again, Gachagua, he even messed himself in one way or another. But above all, is William Ruto under siege? Has Gachagua pushed him to a corner that he sees again a big threat from Gachagua? Then there can be such a kind of a possibility. Why? Because look here. At first time, when Ruto was doing the nomination CSS, he gave 6 slots to Mount Kenya. Okay? Gachagua sending people. That was too much. Tulihitaji labda wapata kama 4. Lakini sio 6. Because the question is, if you're giving Mount Kenya 6 slots, they are a majority, okay. But what is the second largest community here? It is Luhya, Western region. How many did you give? Kama wale walipata 6 basi hawa 4. Ukichukua Rift Valley, yani Kalenjin and Luos are the same. Kama mnachukua hivyo basi hao wachukue 3, Luos wape 3 kama ni hivyo tukienda chini. That did not happen. So, even in this new cabinet, Gachagua has pushed to maintain 6 CSS. Ruto had no any other option but to give 6. And we saw Gachagua celebrating that. In this government, Gachagua has managed to have 11 permanent secretaries or principal secretaries. For Kalenjin, they have 9 principal secretaries. But Gachagua managed to have 11. So 2 communities holding to 20. Look at that. So Gachagua is still pushing that number should be maintained. Is Ruto under siege? If not, we expected him to reduce from 6 awapee 4. Hii zingine aanza kubana zuku kwengine. So I am seeing a William Ruto who feel uncomfortable under Gachagua because Gachagua is also pushing for his community the same way he's saying it. Yes, he's coming out more of a tribalist person. That's very true. And the fact remains that he still somehow put William Ruto under siege. Mtu amekuwa captured. So Ruto is uncomfortable with that push from Gachagua. So some of the issues that are raising is that Gachagua seems to have opposed the finance bill. He had issues with the finance bill. When it comes to the issue of agriculture, we saw farmers in Mount Kenya complaining. Gachagua went there and said there are issues in this bill that were passed, but we have to look into these issues. That means he never fully supported the bill. There's a question about that. Ruto had a press address in Nairobi. What did Gachagua do? He went to Mombasa and called for another press address. So Ruto was addressing the nation, Gachagua was addressing the nation. And they were contradicting each other. Gachagua seems to be exposing the government and somehow touching to classified information. So this one angered William Ruto. We are not two presidents here. I am the president, we're just a deputy. Deputy will only, according to our constitution, just deal with the delegated duties. Asipokupea kazi wewe huna. Ile yenye kwa sheria yenye haiwezi tolewa is that the deputy president is the chair of IBEC, Intergovernmental Committee hiyo ya magavana. Hiyo tu ndio kwa sheria. He's again delegated, kama hajapewa hana nafasi ya kufanya chochote. So Ruto was not happy that Gachagua was addressing the nation the same time he was addressing the nation. They are questioning that. Then Gachagua was blamed for sponsoring Gen Z's protest. There's a question with that. So there's somehow these people are believing that Gachagua is sabotaging this government. And it seems to be that Gachagua is supporting the protest by the youth. That came out clear from the Nyeri governor, Mutahi Kahiga, a man who is somehow speaking on behalf of Gachagua's spokesperson. That there are issues that Gachagua would want to talk to, but he can't address himself to those issues because of his position. Therefore, a man who normally speaks on his behalf is none other than Mutahi Kahiga, the Nyeri governor. Now, another issue for this is all about the issue to do with the Gachagua opposed the demolition that was happening. Houses were demolished around the riverbanks within Nairobi. Gachagua did not support that demolition. It seems he went further to support that those who were rendered homeless. So it's like Gachagua is not supporting the government. Instead, he opposes everything the government comes out with. With all this, they feel that it is the right time to let Gachagua go. To impeach the deputy president, you need 2/3 of the parliament. 2/3. So that's a huge number you will need. And it seems like if Ruto is pushing for this, and Gachagua somehow has been an enemy of ODM and the rest. So they might have those numbers if they proceed with this, because we have UDA with more than 140 members of parliament. ODM have 84 members of parliament. So we have Ford Kenya, we have UDM, we have ANC, we have PA, what kind of numbers? Those who are opposing to this, Wiper is leading. Then tuko na DAPK. Then tuko na KANU. Alafu tuko na Jubilee is divided. So there are around just 40 members of parliament who are opposing. But the majority, because we have 290 elected MPs, while we're getting nominated, the number is 300 and something. But is it the right time to impeach Gachagua? In my view, the impeachment should be of William Ruto and Gachagua. The same way they don't want Gachagua is the same way we don't want William Ruto. So let them impeach all of them, or no need to impeach anyone. If they're not impeaching all of them, it has no any other meaning for us. I don't know your views, but let us know in the comment section to continue with this discussion. Thank you so much, and see you in our next video.